Are you looking for the best printers for heat transfers? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. HP OfficeJet Pro 9015E. You don't have to be a technician to get good heat transfer prints from the HP OfficeJet Pro 9015E. One of the most notable home inkjets out right now, the 9015E uses water-resistant pigment inks, and will do just as well for heat transfers as it will for the myriad other tasks you'd expect from a home printer. Featuring a speedy 22 pages a minute with black ink, and 18 with color, this printer will also pump your heat transfers out in no time, so you can move on to production. With easy Wi-Fi connectivity and AirPrint, the 9015E works with your tablets, phones, and Mac devices, just as well as your Windows PC, meaning you can bounce your illustrations or logos out of your Procreate iPad session, and print them on heat transfer paper without a hitch. The all-in-one feature set, which includes fax, copy, and scan, is also a great feature for a heat transfer printer, as it allows you to easily scan designs. All in all, the 9015E is a standout printer for heat transfers thanks to its pigment ink support, quick printing speeds, all-in-one feature set, and good connectivity. At number 2. Epson Expression Photo HD XP 15000. This one's for the photographers and illustrators. The Epson Expression Photo HD XP 15000 is a powerful printer for art studios and print shops. Billed as a photo printer, its high-grade pigment inks will work just as well for your illustrations, drawings, and graphics, and won't bleed in the wash. The XP 15000 is a true multimedia printer. It offers a roomy 13x19 max print size with borderless printing and auto duplex, two-sided. It does a great job with heat transfer paper. Some have even had luck running the printer with technically unsupported sublimation inks. However, we don't necessarily recommend this, as we haven't tried it ourselves, and it is not suggested by Epson. The XP 15000 should only be used with aftermarket sublimation ink cartons with caution and research, as it might void the warranty, and might break your machine. The XP 15000 comes with impressive graphic delivery, but that comes with a cost. The system's premium pigment ink is expensive, and these inks also do have a propensity for streaking and running, especially on more challenging media. The printer will also require somewhat more maintenance than some, needing occasional cleaning of the printer heads and nozzles. Still, with brilliant prints and lots of paper media at your fingertips, the XP 15000 will make itself useful to your studio practice even when you're not using it for heat transfers. At number 3. Epson EcoTank ET3760. We gotta give it up for SuperTank printers, and the Epson EcoTank ET3760 is one of the best and most accessible on today's market. This printer is modern, with great AirPrint and Wi-Fi connectivity, a solid scanner, and decent speeds. By default it runs on affordable refillable wells of CMYK dye ink with a pigment black, and can print on heat transfer paper. However, it really shines when it's converted to sublimation. SuperTanks are known for their cost-saving benefits, eschewing the need for pricey printer cartridges, and instead allowing you to simply squirt in replacement ink. However, some, such as this ET3760, can easily be converted into sublimation printers. Simply buy compatible sublimation inks with your printer purchase and load those into the printer's wells instead of the traditional dye inks, and you'll be running sublimation prints in no time. These inks transition from a solid to a gas, and sublimate onto the fabric of teas, becoming solid once more and bonding to the fabric permanently. Many prefer sublimation prints to heat transfer prints, as sublimation is usually more permanent. As both a great sublimation printer and heat transfer printer, there's a lot to love in the EcoTank. However, its ample connectivity options do come with some difficulties. Focusing on AirPrint and Wi-Fi, the printer can require some troubleshooting on trickier connections, and doesn't offer easy USB fallbacks like a scan to USB function. It will require more troubleshooting than simpler devices. Still, its benefits easily make up for this, and all in all, it's a great buy. At number 4. Brother HL L2320D Mono. Sometimes basic is best. The Brother HL L2320D Mono is a heat transfer printer that shines for its simplicity. This super-fast monolaser printer is a solid option for those working in black and white who want a printer that's affordable both in the long term and short. This brother printer is mono only. For many that might be an immediate turn-off, but for designers who work exclusively in logos and text, it has its applications. With speeds of up to 30 ppm, it's an extremely fast laser printer that moves paper well. It's also highly affordable. With a hefty budget starting price point, it will also save money over the long term on refills of black toner. Without a scanner or Wi-Fi connectivity, and no color, the Brother HLL2320D is not for everyone. However, what it does very well, and because of this it's one of the best value options out there. At number 5. Epson Workforce WF2860. If you're after a budget device that will take care of your heat transfer needs, the Epson Workforce WF2860 will check those boxes all day. The dye-based ink delivers decent image quality that's easy to transfer to handbags, coffee cups, and canvas. The Epson Workforce is an all-in-one printer that includes scanning, copying, and faxing in its repertoire, and connects via 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi and Ethernet. It prints at decent speeds, pumping out up to 14 pages a minute of black prints, and 7 colored. As an office printer, you'll love the Workforce's wide range of functions, even when you're not printing heat-press designs. The printer does have come with a few issues. The Workforce's dye inks are expensive, and the replacements tend to run out quite quickly. Dye inks also aren't as color-fast as pigment inks. However, though the machine technically requires Epson genuine cartridges, you may be able to get away with off-brand replacements. The printer also has some issues with connectivity, requiring 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, and having issues on 5G connections. This budget pick is worth it for those looking for a printer for occasional heat transfers, and who also want the nice extra features that are included, like a scanner and fax. The savings it affords might not be worth it for those looking to rely on this printer for a business.